taking these shots at these rappers who hating. Been on my grind with this music I'm making. I've been the best and there's no one I'm facing. But if I could take it, then why would I chase it?
Hey, welcome back. Today we got more surprises for Project Ram. We're going to be doing an air intake actually. So let's get into it. Let's open it up, see what comes in. This is for a 2015 5.7 Hemi. Let's tape this. A lot of packing. This is looks like to be like a heat shield or a rubber hosing. This is some more rubber hosing. This is the air filter itself. Some gear clamps, some other accessories, plug ports and all that. Here's the actual box. Oh my god. I don't know if you can get the size of this box, but it's pretty huge. I don't know what that's for. And the intake tube itself. And the instructions, which we will be reading. Hey, if anybody wants these stickers, let me know. Send me an address. I'll send them out if you want them that bad. So first we're going to disconnect the negative battery terminal. So let's go get the tools here. Which is a battery terminal is a 13 millimeter. I like to put the nut back just so I don't lose it. Alright, next we're going to be disconnecting the this is the temperature sensor right here. We're going to disconnect that and remove the intake tube as a whole. Runs. There's actually a gear clamp down here, and and a gear clamp here, and we should be able to remove that. Alright, so we're going to remove this temperature sensor, like I said, and get this tube out of the way. You just push up on the little tab. You just push up on the tab on this piece right here, and it just pulls out. Let's see, now we're going to be removing the hose clamp. Get it bigger. You don't have to take it all the way off, just loosen it to where it'll come attached from the throttle body. And then we'll remove this one here. Alright, so now we're gonna remove that. Remove that. So now with the intake tube out of the way, what we're going to do is lift up on this engine cover right here, and all you do to get it out is just kind of pop it up. It's got little grommets that it sits inside. Sometimes it can be a pain in the ass, but it's not too bad. So after we have the engine cover off, we want to take this PCV line and remove it from the airbox. Keep the one on the on the valve down there, valve cover down there, and just remove this in because we're going to be taking this box out. And you can kind of just leave that hanging back there. So there's 2 bolts on the fender, just here, and they're 13 millimeters, same as a battery terminal.
Yeah, I started in the back, had to skip the line, no I'ma keep that shit a stack till my fucking time go. Niggas throw you in the shade cause they wanna shine, no nigga throw me in the grave in the Ferragamo. Man, I can't believe they killed my fucking bro Quado. Shit was so deep, I had to say that with my eyes closed. That shit made me wanna treat a nigga like he John Doe. Nah, know me Rondo, nah that nigga John Doe. Huh? This is all I ever wanted, nigga.
After you remove those 2 bolts, we can now take the original airbox out of the engine bay. It's kind of tough. It's held in by some grommets. So now that we got the stock airbox out of the truck, we want to take these 4 grommets and put them on the new airbox here, 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 and here. So let's do that. These things might be kind of, no, they're not too bad. Sometimes these things can be a pain. So we'll put one here. And kind of just push in there. One down here on the lower end. Don't put one on this hole. Put one on this hole. Don't put one here, and then we're going to put one here. Also, off the stock airbox, we're going to take this, I'm not sure what they call this. This is where the air comes in. And we're going to take this off and put this on the new box as well. So what we're going to do is, like I said, we're going to take this off, put this on here. It's kind of a pain in the ass, but it's got these 4 tabs on it, all the way around it, and it just slips in. So now we're going to take it on the new airbox and install it. And make sure this hose piece is pointing the opposite way than this. So it fits in like that. Now that we got the air scoop into the new box, what we want to do now is take this supplied gasket and the filter adapter, and we're going to put the gasket on the filter adapter and then screw it in with these screws into the other side of the airbox. Alright, so after we got our gasket on, we want to do our best to kind of line it up. It kind of just sits around this lip right here. If you can see that. And then we're going to line it up with the outside of this box. And this is a 632 Allen wrench key. Alright, after we have the adapter in for the air filter, now we're going to put in this 1/4 inch barb fitting. It's the only one with threads that comes in the pack, so it's pretty obvious which one it is. So we're just going to kind of screw this in here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take the airbox, we're going to put it in the truck. This might be kind of tricky. Alright, so you got to make sure it seats in all these grommets down here. It's kind of a pain in the ass, but you want to, what I found, get the top ones in there first and then kind of slip the bottom ones in. What we're going to do next is put the same 2 bolts that we took the old airbox out back in the new airbox.
Started what I started. Anybody want a problem? This is my shit. Tell them if they want a problem. I'm from Highbridge. Got a nigga with a shotgun up in my whip, making bitches go retarded with this hard day. Why you think my name is artist? I'm an artist. I woke up to a Minaj. I'm just being honest. I get money if I want.
Alright, now that we got that done, let's see what we got next. Male to male and the 90. And we're going to put it inside this supplied hose. So we're going to put the male to male in one end, with the 90 in that, and then this barb inside. Now what you end up with is that on this side and the 90 on the other side. Now that we got the factory PCV line removed, we're going to take the factory 90 off the PCV and put it back on the engine valve cover. And then we're going to take the 90 that came in the kit and attach it to the Airaid cold air intake box. Just make sure that's as snug as it can get against there, and make sure this is in there good too. Next thing we want to do is take the factory engine cover and put it back on. This slide snaps into place. Next thing we want to do is prepare the new intake tube. So it comes with 2 connecting gaskets and 4 gear clamps. Now they're different sizes, so they go to different places. So we're going to connect the one-sided connector to the part of the intake tube that has a lip on it. So that just fits in there like that. And we have a number 60 that goes on the back side. I'm not going to tighten these up just yet, because you want to make sure when you put them on, you get it in the truck, that they're always facing you. So if you ever have to go back and do anything else, tighten them up, take it off, whatever, they're accessible. They're not on the other side of the engine. So we got the 60 on there. We're going to put the 52 on the front. Now we're going to take the double side and put the obviously bigger side on the tube. So we put the gear clamp on first. This is 64 for this side. Slip that on. Put that over there. And then here's another 60 for this side. Gear clamps on. We're going to take our supply grommet for our temperature sensor, and we're going to put it in the tube. Next we're going to take our temperature sensor, and this just twists. Push down and you twist, and it should come right up. We're going to take our sensor. We recommend you use soap and water, but I mean, it was just that easy. So it's not that bad at all. Now we're ready to put the intake tube in. We're going to put it on the airbox side first, and then we're going to come back and tighten it down on the throttle body. So it's probably going to be a little difficult. Kind of work it on there. It'll go on there. Now, I don't recommend tightening anything up at first. Get it on there and make sure it's straight, and then tighten it up. Alright, now that you've got all the gear clamps tightened down on both sides, test it, make sure it's secure, and then you want to plug your temperature sensor back in, and we can put on our air filter now. Now you can take your air filter and put it on the adapter, and it kind of slips on there rather easy. So it just sits in there like straight, and then you tighten up the gear clamp, and that's it. Next part is to put the weather stripping on, and you want to make sure the contour goes away from the box. Now last thing we need to do is hook our battery back up.
Back from the dead.
And we're done. Alright, thank you guys for watching this video. I know it probably wasn't the best. I don't really have the proper equipment, and it's my first time ever doing an install video, but we're going to get better as time goes on. I got more projects planned for the RAM. Today I just ordered a Diablo Sport tuner, so hopefully we'll get that next week. We'll show you that. And thanks for watching. Give this video a thumbs up. Thank you.
Too real, motherfucker, tell me how you feel. I'm too good for my own good. I won't leak the album, I let it spill. #1, bitch, I bet it will. Do the numbers, I said it will. I played the game and I'm still the same, and I never changed just to get a deal, bitch, I'm ballin', ballin'. I came from nothing to something like it's nothing. Yeah, you know I done it, that is no discussion, bitch, I'm ballin', ballin'. I made a promise to my mama, I'ma turn these zeros into tens.